Haven't been out in the rig in a while, so a little smoky on that start. But welcome back to another episode of Fishaholics. We're heading out on the Fishaholic rig, and I think we're gonna try and get out on the ocean today. It's a little bit of a late start. It's almost 10 a.m. actually. I wanted to get out much earlier, but I fished late last night and was up late last night, so you know, it just didn't happen. I also had a lot of stuff to prep this morning with the boat, so even if I woke up, say, like 4 or 5, it would have taken a couple hours to kind of get everything ready anyway. So our goal is to, I guess, see if we just get some bait first, and I'm going to try and get some bait here on the St. Lucie River or the Indian River first, or I'm going to check a couple spots. If there's bait there, then I'm going to try and catch it. If not, then we're going to head out into the ocean and maybe drop down a sabiki and try and catch some bait that way, and then hit some hard bottom structure. And I'm not going to go like far offshore. I'm going to mainly focus on trying to see if we can learn some stuff on the inner structures, and hopefully catch like some big snapper on them or grouper or something like that. So yeah, let's head out there and just make a day of it, so stay tuned. Got a ton of finger mullet right up in here. Look at them all right there. Oh man, come on, come on. Oh yeah, I think I got a few in that toss. Beautiful. They're actually a little bit bigger than I thought. I thought they were a lot smaller than this. Well, at least now we got some big baits for either some trophy snapper or just some other big predatory fish species. All right, well, we're gonna head out of this first spot. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of bait here. Luckily, we caught some mullet, but they're kind of on the bigger side. I was hoping that they would be like 5 to like 7 inches, but they're like 10 to 12 probably, or bigger. And I also did catch one 3 to like 4 inch little pinfish, which should be fire bait. But yeah, yesterday and the day before, this whole area was loaded with bait, so it's unfortunate that that's not the case today. I'm gonna head to another spot and see if we can get some more bait. Looks like we got a bunch right in here. Just got to get a good toss on them. Hopefully they're big enough. Oh man, the net got caught on the line. But whoa, look at all those baits we just got. Oh yeah. All right, pretty sweet. We're loaded up with bait. Let's head out to the ocean. I'll see you guys out there. All right, well, we made it to our first spot where we're gonna try dropping down. And it's basically just a reef that comes up to like 35, 40 right here, and all around it drops off to like 50 closer to shore there, and then if you move out a little bit further it drops off to like 60, 70 feet. And I'm gonna try probably dropping down a greenie to start. All right, so I'm just gonna get this to the bottom and then take a few cranks up. And I'm marking quite a bit of stuff down there. There he is, fish on. Oh, it's a little cuda. All right, not what we're after. There's a good fish. Oh, it's a yellowtail. Nice. One of my favorite snappers to eat here. So beautiful. Almost lost them. So yellowtail have to be 12 inches to keep, and this is a nice 18 inch, so he's going in the box. Oh, it is hot out here. Someone calling me. But pretty sweet, we got one good fish to eat in the box. And what's cool is I brought actually my little burner out with me today. So we'll give it like a couple more hours fishing, and then I think we'll have to cook up maybe one side of that fish for lunch. So yeah, let's keep at it, see what else we can catch. Pretty cool, I got a big cuda right there. I'm gonna put this rod down for a sec and try to get out a big mullet and feed it to him. I also took the electric motor off spot lock because you know, we weren't really doing much on spot lock, so I figured just to drift the whole area and see what happens. Oh, big cuda on me, big cuda. Come on, eat it. Eat it. Oh man, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a sick eat right here. Oh, look at that, look at that. The mullet is flying out of the water. Oh, come on. Oh, the kid almost ate him right at the boat. Oh, right there. That was sick. Oh yeah. No, he popped off right there. Dang, that was still so cool. The hook just didn't get him. Oh, there's something. Ah, it's a little shark. Well, a little update for you. It has been extremely slow out here, and it's probably been about an hour since you saw me catch that shark. And I also caught a second one of those, and that's when I started catching on. That's when you drift off the reef into like 50 feet of water. That's kind of where those guys hang out. And I also caught this little blue runner. But what's really making me scratch my head is on top of the reef, I'm marking a ton of fish, and I saw one other boat catch a decent sized mutton, like 18, 20 inches, so probably like right around a keeper size mutton. And that's really what I wanted. You know, I wanted to try and catch a mutton today, but it just doesn't seem like I can get one to eat. Speaking about eating, I'm getting hungry now, so I have that yellowtail in the cooler, and I keep opening up the cooler and snacking a little bit, and she's starting to look awfully tasty. So we're gonna fillet that up and cook it on the skillet, and then I think we're gonna head in a little bit further after we eat and try like one more reef wreck spot and see if we can catch a few more fish there. So let's get to cooking. All right, so first order of business, let's get this yellowtail out of the cooler and fillet them up with my new sword filleting knife. Huge shout out to those guys for hooking me up with the blade. And this is only the second fish that I've filleted with this knife. Yesterday was the first on a mangrove snapper, and so far so good. I'm really liking this blade. Not the best job, but it will suffice. These fish are so beautiful, and they'd be really hard to keep if they didn't taste so good. Boom. Just gonna rinse this guy off and throw him back in the cooler in case FWC checks my boat. All right, now I'm just gonna get the skin off these fillets. I'll probably only eat one for lunch, so we'll eat that one. This one I'm gonna skin and save, I guess, for an appetizer for dinner, or you know, it's big enough, maybe I could eat that whole thing for dinner. Yesterday the mangrove I caught and kept was only like 15, 16 inches, so it was kind of like an appetizer. Beautiful. I always like to give my fillets a nice little rinse with seawater before throwing them in the bag. All right, now let's get out our cooking devices here. Right in here is my portable burner. And in this bag, I've got my little frying pan, some paper towels to dry the fillet after I rinse it, a little bit of Old Bay, olive oil, and a spatula. All right, and we got heat. Now let's sprinkle this with some Old Bay. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh, I am so hungry. Fish is done. Oh, this looks so good. Bon appetit. All right, let's eat. This looks so good right there. And really, you cannot go wrong with a little white flaky fish and some Old Bay seasoning. I love this stuff. And by the way, if you guys have made it this far into the video, thank you so much for tuning in. It really makes my day when I see you guys are watching my videos and liking them and commenting, and it gives me the motivation even more to get back out and you know, spend long days on the water in the sun and try to capture as much as I can on camera for you. All right, let's clean up and then we'll get back to fishing. So by the way, huge shout out to Thrash Can Bucket Topper for hooking me up with this free 5-gallon bucket topper at ICAST that I went to on Wednesday last week. And I'm gonna use it today to load up this bucket with some of my trash that I've accumulated. All right, pretty cool. And other than using it for trash, this will be money for fishing with like mullet in this bucket, or I believe they're also making another one for a 10-gallon bucket, so I could use that in the this or that one in the kayak, so the mullet don't jump out. You know, I gotta stick my hand in here, get a mullet, take it out. But today we're just using it for the trash. All right, let's catch them. Oh, there's a fish. Feels decent. Oh, it's another yellowtail. All right, sweet. Let's give this guy a quick little measure. Just shy of 20 inches, actually. Let's throw this guy in the box. There's a good fish. Feels a little bit stronger than a little yellowtail. Could this be a mutton? Or just another yellowtail? Just another yellowtail. I'll take that though. Look at this fatty. Whew. Well, we went up for 2 more drifts after we threw that last yellowtail in the box, and unfortunately no other bites. And I still actually have my line in the water with the clicker on, because I'm gonna just try to flay up those 2 yellowtail before we head back to the dock, because it'll be easier to do there. And you know, of course I'll keep the carcasses in case we get boarded. But yeah, we're gonna bring home some fish. I'll probably freeze a little bit, maybe eat some more for dinner tonight. And you can see that sun is going down, and I would stay a little bit later until you know, it got dark, but I actually just realized I forgot my stern light, so I'd like to get back close to the dock before it totally gets dark. But all in all, it was a decent day. We didn't get skunked. We caught some fish. It wasn't a great day, but hey, that's fishing, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll put all my tackle and equipment down in the description below, and if you did enjoy, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more, and I will see you guys in the next video.